Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back. If you're watching this after the live stream, welcome. If you would like to take part in my 5-minute free live readings for entertainment purposes only, feel free to click that subscribe button and turn on. There we go. Sorry, just making sure that I could hear myself there. Make sure that you click on that subscribe button, and you also click the alerts, okay, the channel alerts. All right, that being said, I'm sorry. All right, that being said, let's take a look at what I will be channeling, what messages I'll be channeling today. First and foremost, if you already took part on in the live on 6/18 or on 6/19, or if you took part in the live earlier today, I won't be able to place you on the list because we do want to be fair. We want to make sure everyone has access to the free live readings. And of course, as you guys always know, that I do have the list next to me. So I have the list here of everyone who's joined and has attended. And of course, thank you for each and every one of you for attending. Um, that being said, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, if you would like to schedule a private reading or take a look at my testimonials, you could take a look down below in the description box or in the chat as well. Okay, if you are a new subscriber, you do need to wait about 5 minutes before you are able to participate in the reading. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at the chat messages here. Let's review the following. These messages are for new and current subscribers. Okay, this is going to be a free 5-minute reading. I'm not going to be here too long this evening. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you may be watching. I won't be here too long because I was here earlier for quite some time. But I will just do a little pop-up here, and for those of you who weren't able to make it on the list earlier today, now is your time. Okay, please note, if you're contacted for a reading, it isn't me. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. I allow potential clients to contact me, not the other way around, so don't get scammed. Legal disclaimer is as follows: readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting professional, licensed medical, therapeutic, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. If you participated already on June 18th, June 19th, or earlier today, June 20th, you will not be placed on the list because it's the same topic that I've been channeling for this week. I will call names in the order that they appear on the live chat. Please add yourselves. Okay, add yourselves to the order as in which you appear. So add your number. Be mindful of the other numbers before you, and please read the example questions down below. The example questions are as follows. What do I need to know about my current connection? If you are in a connection, an active connection, meaning you actually are dating, seeing someone, however that may be. Okay. If you're not and you are single, you could still ask about your love life. So what do I need to do? What do I need to do about my love life? And just write single. Ace. Okay. Sorry, I have a puppy. Oh, by the way, I do have a puppy channel for those of you that are interested, is in the description box. Okay. The next question is, or the next question you can choose from is, how can I move my love life forward? Okay. And another question that you could ask is, how can my partner and I improve our love life? That means there is an active relationship, an active partnership. Now, if you are just interested in finding out why someone may have ghosted you, then the following question would be best. Why was I ghosted? Why is there no contact? that's fine. Okay. That being said, I see Mary Jana here. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Mary Jana, I'm going to add you on the list. Next time, just add yourself on the list, okay? It just makes things a lot easier. Well, I don't have a lot of people right now, but I have been channeling this topic for the past about 4 times. The last 3 days, but today I came on twice. So, all right, Mary Jana, you are here. And then I'm going to place here open list. If you have not attended the other days. Mary Jana, let me know what question you're interested in and just let me know, okay? Open list if you have not attended prior. What do I need to know about my single life? Okay, perfect. Let's take a look. Ace. Oh, okay. Sorry. You guys are going to hear me say Ace a lot because if I don't see him, if he is not in my vision, in my field of vision, I will be calling him out. All right, let's take a look here at Mary Jana. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. What do I need to know about my single life? All right, Jenna, let's see. Mary Jana, let's see. What am I being called to? Let's do this one. All right, Mary Jana, let's see what's coming through here for you. What does Mary Jana need to know about her single life? Let's see what's coming through. What does Mary Jana need to know about? Hello, Brish. How are you? Thank you so much for saying hi. You have here, Mary Jana, you have the Shadow Queen. Okay. It's coming across that when you are getting to know someone, when you are interested in someone, before you get to a part where you may start gaining emotional ties or kind of like catching feelings in a way, there's things that you need to know about the person prior to catching feelings in a way. Chemistry is fine, but being very cognizant about the fact that it seems as if in your case that sometimes you may get you might like someone right away and kind of overlook any red flags that may happen or may be there, right? Because of this kind of connection that you may feel. So the Shadow Queen says acquiring knowledge. Okay, you need to know as much as you can about the person that you're getting to know when the time comes. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you need to be in this awareness of understanding the mistakes or the things that or the lessons that you may have learned from prior connections, okay? Because it's coming across as that there may be here some self-sabotaging thoughts or some sense of insecurity or inadequacy that may pop up when you may be in a connection. Okay, so you need to kind of in a way heal from that, understand that, be able to identify that so that when you show up in your next connection, you show up as a person who has healed from their wounds. Okay, because it's coming across as if you may attract people that may not be the best fit for you or for your lifestyle or what you may be looking for. So it's going to be very important for you to know what it is that you are looking for and to maintain that standard when you are getting to meet someone or to know someone. Okay, I feel here it's coming across as like sometimes like emotions might get the best of the situation, and this is why it's important for you to have a mindset of knowing exactly what it is that you're looking for, so you don't end up in connections that may not be the best for you. Okay, because then it's like, how can I say this? Insecurity, feeling inadequate, or having some type of kind of like not understanding what makes you tick or what makes you gravitate to people who may not be the best fit for you is super important before going back into the dating scene. That needs to be reviewed, that needs to be seen, that needs to be really taken a look at and healed from. Hello, Lexmi. Hi, how are you? Please add yourself to the list as number 2 and take a look at the sample questions, okay? So yeah, Mary Jana, it's coming across as you need to know yourself and you need to come from a healed type of space so that you are not attracting lower vibrational unhealthy patterns. Okay, because if you are not where you need to be and you're not standing in your own power, then what's going to happen is that you're going to accept anything or anyone. Okay, and so this is telling you here that that may be a pattern of behavior that you may have had in the past or recent past. And in order for you to stop that cycle or to pivot from that pattern, it's important for you to take this time by yourself to get that kind of worked out, to work on yourself while you're single. So right now at this moment in time is more about working on you and healing yourself and getting yourself back into in alignment so that you're not attracting people who will not meet your standards or they're not compatible for you. Okay. But in order to do that, you have to know what it is that you want. You have to be healed yourself. You can't be wanting to call a person in, with all these, for example, a list of manifestations, but yet you're not having those same qualities in your life. You see what I'm saying? So in order to be ready, you have to be ready yourself. In order for you to see if someone is ready or compatible, then you need to be also making sure that you are meeting your own expectations, that you are meeting your own requirements. All right. Because I sometimes feel like people have this false type of illusion where they want all these wonderful things, and it's nothing wrong with that. That's wonderful, but if you can't, if you're unable to meet your own list, then that may be there a red flag, right? So that's how that's coming through here. You have moonlit unity. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. I mean, this is the same thing I just said. Talk about validation confirmation. I just talked about you gaining the knowledge that you need in order to move towards a direction of being more intentional about the selection process or the people that you may give an opportunity to in regards to getting to know. Like I said, acquiring knowledge. You need to know what this person is about. You need background information. You need to, I don't want to say play detective, but pretty much you just need to be aware of what's going on with the person that you're getting to know. And before you're able to do that, you need to see where you're at. Okay. And understand the lessons that you've needed to learn in prior connections. But this is basically saying the same thing here with Moonlit Unity, because it's saying use understanding. So use the knowledge that you get in finding about the person a lot more to have greater emotional balance. In other words, don't jump straight into the emotions or the physical intimacy if you haven't gotten to know the person first. Okay, that's going to save you a whole lot of headache and a whole lot of problems. Because what happens is if you jump straight into physical intimacy or straight into just being head over heels about someone, it clouds the judgment. It clouds your vision to be able to rationally and practically assess a situation without getting emotions involved. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have any emotions towards someone. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that you do need to be in the awareness that you may be the type of person who tends to feel, okay, a lot quicker, or you may get swept off your feet because you think, oh, finally I met the person that I've been looking for. And in reality, it's just a superficial knowledge that you know, not deep core values and important information that could, in a way, hello, real life acapella, how are you? That help you make a better assessment on the judgment of their character and the quality of their character. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have here engagement. Okay, so you want definitely someone who is potentially looking for a connection that is, that's either exclusive, that is a higher level of commitment. You want the type of partnership, the type of union that requires, getting to know someone deeper. Okay, so this is going to require you to know someone really deeply before even going in this direction. So this is why the reading here for you is talking a lot about, your ability to tap in to getting to know someone. Okay, asking the right questions, not being afraid to lose someone's interest because you're asking those tough questions. And that's where the insecurity comes in. See, because if you're very secure about yourself and you know what you can, you can provide on the table, what who you are, you're very self-assured, then you're not going to care if someone's going to like or not like what you're asking. You see what I'm saying? Because your self-confidence is going to be high. You know what you bring to the table. So when you come with that attitude of knowing who you are and being very self-secure, you're not going to be afraid of saying, hey, listen, I need to ask you this, important question because it's important for me in order to get to know you. And if the person gets, cold feet or shies away from that type of deep questioning, then that automatically tells you this is not the person who's looking for this. Because people who are looking for serious commitment or a deeper level of dating, or are dating with intention, are not going to shy away from those tough questions. They're not going to shy away from the work that needs to be done by both of you in order to provide the strong stability needed in order to go in this direction. Okay, someone who's not sure is going to get intimidated by that, because what happens is, while they're talking, you're going to know, is this BS or is this someone that's really intentional? Okay, so taking a look at their actions and taking a look at their words and seeing, are the actions and the words aligning? Is there a level of consistency here that is giving you the understanding of who this person may be? Now, listen, I saw this like really interesting. Actually, I put it on my Instagram reel. But it was a great talk where this gentleman, I forgot his name, says you only gonna know as much as you need to know to marry someone. You're never gonna know someone completely and fully, right? What you are signing up for when you get married is for the parts that you haven't seen yet that may be coming in the near future. But if you understand a person's character, if you understand a person's integrity, if you understand those deeper values, then it gives you at least a rough estimate here of how certain things, how are they going to behave or how are they going to react later on when big life challenges come your way. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at hello, real life acapella. Actually, you had this reading already on the, let me take a look at the list here, on the 18th. Okay, so real life acapella, I'm not going to place you on the list today, but you can stop by. I want to say maybe Sunday I'll do another reading. I'm definitely not doing any tomorrow. All right, Mary Jana, let's take a look here what's coming through for you. Look at that deep connection, okay? A new supportive relationship is approaching. It says here, it could be a kindred spirit or a budding romance. Whether it's someone new or the deepening of an existing bond, open your heart to embrace this connection, okay? So this is talking about you having a deeper connection with someone that may potentially be coming up for you in the near future, or if there is someone that you are speaking to. Now, in order to go deeper in a connection, you must understand and must get to know the knowledge that you need to know before you make the decision that this is someone that you want to go deeper with. Okay. So this is looking beautiful for you. Mary Jana, I hope these messages have been insightful. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I feel like this reading gave you a really good kind of overview on what you need to do here in order to get yourself back into an alignment here that's going to be aligned with the intention that you would like to see, having intentional dating, intentionally dating so much. Someone, sorry. I read that it says thanks so much. That's why I said that. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I hope that you can share my YouTube channel with like-minded friends. Don't forget to let them know that you got a great reading today and send them over to Lexa Tarot channel, okay? That being said, thank you so much for stopping by. Anyone else who may be interested, now is the time to jump on. And oh, you're very welcome. You said for sure. Yeah, we have a milestone. We have another milestone that we want to hit, and that's 2K. So I know that we can get there with your help, with everyone. Okay, everyone just lets people know about the channel, the messages. It's not about the channel, it's about the accuracy of the messages that you guys are getting. So I'm happy to say that all of you send me always some amazing, beautiful messages. And, I really appreciate it. All right, Mary Jana, thank you so much. For those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, or if you would like to schedule a private reading, just look down below in the description box and click those links there. Now, I have been channeling these example questions since the beginning of the week. So I came on and did this reading on 6/18, 6/19, and today is 6/20. So if you participated on 6/18, which I always write a list of everyone who participated, and or on 6/19, or if you did earlier today, you're not going to be able to have an opportunity to add yourself to the list. But please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls or your friends right now and say, hey, listen, Lexa Tarot's on. So if they want to stop by, they can get a reading. Now, if you have not gotten a reading, well, listen, you're more than welcome to participate. Add yourself to the list. I actually just finished the first reading at this moment in time. So Lexmi, if you are here, let me know. Okay, so Lexmi, if you are here and you are interested in getting a reading, please let me know. Just pick the question. If not, I'm going to go to the next person on the list. I don't have anyone. Yes, you're here. Okay, welcome. All right, so Lexmi, take a look at the example questions and just pick one of the example questions. One of the example questions that are there. What area is important for you? Now, if it is about someone else, that's totally fine. Just do not write their full name. The first name or just their initial would suffice. Okay, how can I improve the relationship with my partner? P. All right, awesome. So that's a great question. Let's see here how you can improve your connection here. All right, so Lexmi, are you new to the channel? Let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. If you are a new subscriber, oh, okay, welcome. Well, listen, I hope that you find these messages insightful. Let's take a look here at how you can improve the relationship with your partner right now at this moment in time. Oh, you're very, very welcome. All right, let's see. All right, so what is the how can Lexmi improve their relationship with their partner P? Okay. All right, so what's coming through here, and it's the one that's looking at me, it seems like something feels uncertain. Something feels a little bit foggy, not clear, okay? This could be either where it's going or where it's at. So where your relationship may be at this moment in time, or where you may be confused about where it may be going or may be heading, okay? So in a fog says fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. This is talking about understanding here the reason that two people are together. Okay. Are you together due to obligation? Because there are responsibilities that may be keeping both of you together, whether that's children, whether it's the fact that you've been together for quite some time and you're like, well, I might as well because I've been X amount of years in the relationship already. Or I've invested this much already, so I might as well. There may be some kind of cultural, social, family obligations here. There could be maybe even financial. All right. But there's this kind of behind all of this. There could also be here, self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, such as fear. I'm afraid to be by myself. I'm afraid that to show people that things weren't as great as they were. You know what I mean? So there could be that kind of energy here between the both of you, whether it's on their side, whether it's on your side. But it feels like it's more like coasting, but coasting because there are certain excuses being used in order to stay, but it's not the kind of energy that I'm getting here where I'm feeling like two people are staying because of love. And maybe it's out of habit, or it's about hello, Christy Bull, how are you? Please add yourself to the list. You are number 3. Okay. And take a look at the questions above. All right. So that's how this is coming across. Of course, I'm going to go deeper into the reading, but that's what I'm getting here so far. Lexi me. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. We're going to go deeper. Let me go a little deeper, and then we're going to take a look at some action-based situations here. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm being called. My attention is being called to this stuff here. Let's see what's at the bottom of this fog here. Give me more clarity here on this fog. Let's see. More clarity here on fog. Let's see. All right, parasite. Okay, so parasite is about feeling drained by someone. So there may be this kind of energy here where one person seems to be giving a lot and another person is sponging off. That could be in any area. Okay, I'm not just talking about financially. It could be financially, but this could be talking about someone who's really bending over backwards to try to please and try to make sure that the connection still stays afloat, and another person just sitting back, laying back, and just sponging from the energy that is being freely given or generously giving or unconditionally loving. Okay. And so this parasite is telling me here that this is causing some type of angst in one of you. So whomever it is that's giving a lot more, whether that's emotionally, financially, you know, mentally, because you're always thinking about, what do I need to do next in order to keep this going? Okay, whoever that is may be going through some sense of sadness, depression, or again, a fog in the mental clarity in regards to what this may be, the dynamics of this relationship. There could be here, and I don't like to use the word toxic, but let's just say there could be unhealthy patterns here within this connection. Okay, Leximi. And you need to be careful because givers tend to attract takers, and takers will take until there is nothing else more that they can continue to take, which leaves the person who's a giver very much drained. And once they take as much as they can take from this relationship, they will then go to another relationship and continue to take. So this parasite here is talking about, again, someone leeching off either someone's energy, good nature, unconditional love, understanding, their or financial, support here. Okay. So there's something here that is not conducive to a very healthy dynamics here. Okay, there could be someone staying because, oh, well, I'm going to stay because if I don't, who's going to take care of X, Y, and Z? That could also be the case here. Again, very similar to what came up here in fog, which says fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Okay, and that could be either one of you. Now, let's take a look here at what you need to do for yourself. Okay, because I'm being guided to talk about you, not so much about the connection, because there may be something off kilter here. Okay, meaning if this is you giving too much into the connection, then this is talking about you needing to take a second look at the structure of your connection and why you may be staying, and understanding if you are staying for a reason, how long are you going to stay in a situation where you are feeling drained or where you are being emotionally, mentally, energetically, or financially drained? Okay. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, Christy Bull, please take a look at these sample example questions and just pick one. You're going to be up next, okay? It says here, goddess of creation. And this is talking about you, okay? Leximi. This is talking about you needing to pour into yourself. So you want to see how you can improve your relationship or your partnership. Well, you improve it by giving yourself the self-love and pouring into you so that you can, I'm hearing like there's something here about, so whatever fragmented pieces here may be here, maybe that's energetically, maybe it's just kind of like I said, like you may be in a mental state of fog, or just in general, this is like, I don't know where this is going anymore. For you to have a clear view of what it is that you want in a connection, not just the connection that you're having now, which is what do you want in a healthy connection? And by then taking a look at what you feel looks, or how can I say this? Whatever is a healthy relationship for you, what you perceive that to be, okay? Bits and pieces here that make this whole beautiful, healthy, unconditional, loving relationship that you want to see in your life. Once you know what that is, once you know the ingredients of that, then comes a part of you then seeing, am I getting that from what I have right now? Okay. And having a clear talk about that and making the transitions or the transformations or the changes needed in order to do one or two things: either continue to be in a relationship where you feel drained, or have this conversation about repairing, mending, fixing, or repairing what is there right now, and there's a level of uncomfortability. And then also taking a look at the third option, which is, well, you know what, if I am in a connection where I am being drained, is that the best thing for my mental health? Is that the best thing for my emotional health? Is that taking away rather than adding happiness and joy into my life? And then making those decisions. And that's why it's talking about the goddess of creation, because you are the person that you can't wait for other people to change. People change if they want to change. If they don't want to change, they're not going to change. It doesn't matter how much time you give a person. If they're not willing to put in the effort and the consistency and the patience to shifting something, a toxic behavior, a pattern, a coping mechanism that isn't very healthy, it's not going to go away on its own. That's why this is talking about. Hello, Faria Edits. Hello, hello. You are number 4, okay? I don't know where Christy Bull went, but if Christy Bull isn't here, then you're next. Please take a look at the questions, okay? Faria Edits, take a look at the example questions so you know what you would want to ask. So Lexi Me, this is why this is saying that. Okay, Lucy J, welcome. You're after Farah edits. I'm almost finishing up, guys. I'm gonna have to stop looking at the phone because it's interrupting my channeling. But don't worry, I'll be there in a minute. So Lexi Me, this is why this is talking about the goddess of creation, because you are the one who needs to make these decisions. You can't base making these decisions on someone else who's not willing to change, okay, or is not seeing that they need to change. Because a person, if that person that you are with is the parasite, then what they're doing is just, again, draining you. They're not gonna say, listen, I'm gonna leave. They're not. They have the good part of it. You're there trying. You're there, putting the time, the effort, and the work. So everything is good in their eyes, but it may not be the same perspective from yours. And so this is why this is saying here that there's some work to be done on your end in order to figure out what it is that you want to do, because this is talking about transformation, creativity, and wholeness. In order for you to get back the pieces that have been missing, you need to sit down and figure out what it is that you need to do in order to get yourself back together again in a connection or in a relationship that may not be very healthy. Okay, so let's take a look here at the advice for you. All right, and we have here, it says, validation confirmation. And if you are new to my channel, now you know exactly what I just said a little while ago. Validation confirmation on toxic. So this may be a very unhealthy relationship that you're trying to improve. And the improvement that may potentially be needed here is the improvement on yourself rather than someone else. Let's take a look at toxic. It says some around you are brewing deception, sweet lies that dull your judgment like poison. Stay vigilant. Don't let these so-called good intentions become toxins that hinder your progress. So there you go. Talk about validation confirmation here on what I just channeled. Sure enough, there may be a little bit of manipulation happening on the back end here. There may be someone who may know that you are putting a lot, and so they are kind of manipulating the situation in some way, shape, or form. Lexi me, I hope these messages have been insightful, and I hope that you continue to be subscribed to the channel so that you can continue to take part in not only these messages, but also take a look at the content that I have in the playlist. Thank you so much, Lexi me, for stopping by. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel with your friends and let them know about the reading you just had here today. All right. So I'm happy to see I'm seeing new faces. Welcome, my friends. So, okay, intuitive friends, for those of you who are watching me for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, all right? Let's take a look here, because I need to write down who is next and what's going on. And my apologies, I was busy doing the reading for an intuitive subscriber. Okay. And let's take a look at, all right, so hold on one second. This is like going in the wrong direction. Hold on, give me 1 second here. All right, there we go. Here we go. All right, so we have Lexmi. We already finished your reading. We have Christy Bull. Christy Bull, if you are here, please pick a question from the example questions. Okay. So this is what I do every time. I write down who's taking part, so then like that I can, if I'm not going to do this same question again this week. I'm going to come up with a different read. But all right, so Christy Bull, if you are here, please come on down and pick the question that you want me to channel for you. All right, and after Christy Bull, we have Feria Edits. We have Feria Edits. After Feria Edits, we have Lucy J. Welcome. All right. So Feria, are you still here? Okay, welcome, Feria. Okay, so I don't know where Christy may have gone, so I'm going to just put a little circle here. So Freya, what I need you to do is take a look at the example questions and just pick one question so that I can do a 5-minute reading for you, okay? Please do not use anybody's full name. You can use their first name or their initial if it is pertaining to someone else, okay? All right, so I'm going to put this here so that we know where we are. So while we're waiting for Freya to write down to type in their question, I will be placing here the order in which you guys appeared on the live chat, okay? Lucy, if you are here, don't go anywhere. Just stay close because you will be next. Okay. Same thing applies to you, Lucy. You need to select a question here from the example questions. Okay. What do I need to know about my single life? Okay. All right. So what do you need to know about your single life? Well, which of the two do you want to know? Freya, just pick one of those because anytime there's an and, that's a second question. So do you want to know what you need to do in order to improve yourself to attract your person, or do you want to know about your single life? So pick one of those two. Okay. All righty. So let us the first one. Okay, what do I need to know about my single life? Okay, let's take a look here at what you need to know in regards to your single life. All right, Freya, if you are new to the channel, please let me know so that we could all give you a nice warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And let's take a look at what's coming through for you. If you are new to the channel and you are subscribing to get a free reading, I would like for you to continue to stay subscribed, as I know that we are all tempted to just kind of get that free question and then unsubscribe. But that actually hurts the algorithm. And I do, if I don't say so myself, I do have a lot of great content on my channel. So if you guys can take a look at the playlist after you get your reading, you'll learn more about my channel and you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? So let's take a look here. Freya Edits. What does Freya Edits need to know about their single life? What do they need to know about their single life? We might have to go to the past in order to go to the present, but we'll see what comes through. It says love potion. Open your heart to truly feel the magic of love, okay? So you may have gone through a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past that may have left a very big scar in your heart. Okay, this could have been, by the way, this has two messages. It's not this one, it's the one that's looking at me. So just letting you know that. So there could have been here a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past where you felt the impact of that goodbye. You felt the impact of that breakup, separation, or divorce. And there may be here some residual energies connected to that breakup, separation, or divorce. So even though you may feel that you may have healed, remember that healing is not linear and healing doesn't have a timeline. Sometimes we take 10 steps forward and then take 8 steps back, right? And so what I'm getting here is that you're a person who's loving. You're a person who would like to definitely have a connection that is true, a connection that is healthy, and a connection that that you can truly open your heart and be vulnerable with. Okay, let me take a quick look here. What is this? There we go. Okay, there may be some residual energies here. As you saw, this just flipped out of the deck by itself. It says revenge. It might not be revenge, but I'm just saying. It says revenge. There still may be a little bit of anger or whatever this breakup, separation, or divorce may have been in the past or recent past. Or just in general, this is talking about you feeling or having felt that something was unfair. So what was done to you was unfair. It wasn't right. You may have felt like, it just wasn't right. There could have been here a lack of integrity on someone's side. There could have been here a lack of transparency here on some sides here. But I'm getting that this may have created a lot of resentment towards either the person or the experience that you encountered and the lessons that you may have had to learn from that situation, circumstance, or event. Okay. Now, the person has two swords here in their hand. And what's very interesting is what I'm getting the opposite of the two of swords energy. Okay. So the opposite of the two of swords, instead of someone feeling like they are mentally conflicted, I feel that this is more about like, listen, I know why I feel why I feel. I just feel that that just wasn't right and was unfair. Okay. So there's this sense of like, wishing. I'm not saying that you're wishing or that you wished harm on someone, but I am getting the sense of you kind of saying, I hope this person gets back what they gave. And believe it or not, they will, okay, with time. Okay. So you got to let, the universe in a way, resolve that. Okay. So divine justice. Divine justice is a real thing. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you in regards to what you need to know about your single life. And of course, I'm going to give you more. I'm going to give you 2 more decks and then we're going to be done. But let's see what else is coming through. You have here Goddess of Creation. So you are the pilot of your own destiny. You are the creator of your life. And this is talking about what you need to know is that you need to be right now at this moment in time while you are single to pour into yourself. Now it's interesting because this is an oracle deck, but I'm getting like the Empress energy in tarot. This is a time where you are growing, where you are nurturing your yin energy. This is a time that as you are single, you are doing productive things to get yourself back together again, to put yourself back into this wholeness of a healthy, radiant person that is able to not be jaded, not be resentful, not carry the energetic weight of a breakup, separation, or divorce from the past or recent past. So this transformation that is taking place is taking place. It has to take place with you taking care of yourself first. So there may be some kind of like just a reminder here that although you may feel that you're ready to pivot and to meet new people and to attract, there may be some type of residual energy that you have here that may be even unconscious. Okay. You may be giving off jaded energy or guarded. Okay. And you may not be even aware of it. So that's why this has come out for you. The goddess of creation is talking about putting the self-care and putting in the self-love in yourself, getting yourself, building yourself back up to a point. And it may not be on the outside. This may be energetically. So what I would suggest for you to do is to take a listen to heart chakra frequencies, because there could be here some residual emotions. Okay. Remember, you can't touch emotions, but you can feel them, and feeling radiates energy. So there may be some residual anger, resentment, or feeling like love is unfair, or that life may have been unfair in this particular situation. So if I were you, I would listen to and they have it here on YouTube. They have solfeggio, heart chakra frequency, the unblocking of the heart chakra, and kind of listen to that. Lay down, put your hands on your heart. If you have a clear quartz crystal, you could put that on your heart center, close your eyes, and allow yourself to just heal that heart chakra energy. Okay, because this is all about self-healing. Okay. In order for you to move forward and to be at the vibrational frequency of attracting someone in your direction, you need to heal. You also need to hear, is it says here, dissolve disturbing thoughts. So memories of the situation, circumstance, or events that may be residual, that may come from time to time. This is talking about you not allowing yourself to fall back into this state of mind, or to fall back into this energy. The more you think about this, the more you talk about this, the more you sometimes go back and say something about the situation, think about the situation, feel still residual energies about the situation, the more that it becomes like, I'm getting here like a static electricity around your energy fields about attracting someone that is more compatible for you. Okay. Let's see what your guides are going to say here as well. And then we're going to jump into advice. So I'm getting here self-love. I'm getting here, listening to solfeggio frequency for heart chakra in order to clear your heart chakra. I'm getting here to pamper yourself, to let go of this residual anger or residual energy here from the past or recent past, because opening your heart is going to allow this sense of peace, and that sense of peace is going to radiate, and it's as if you're going to be able to attract people in this energy rather than people that may be in this energy also, due to their own situation, circumstances, or events in their past or recent past relationships. Okay. Let's take a look at this deck here, and then I'm going to give you some advice. Ooh, something flipped over on its own. It says, look at that. It says, take charge and action. Now, it's interesting because they have here an arrow, and the arrow is pointing to exactly what I was just talking about in regards to self-love and creation, in regards to nurturing your yin energy, being productive in regards to the transformation that needs to occur, letting go of unwanted memories, letting go of unwanted type of energy surrounding the situation, circumstance, or event. Whatever this was it was a big deal. Okay. I'm also getting here something connected to maybe in a fire sign. Okay, it doesn't have to. It could be a fire sign. Well, actually, we have a lot. We have fire, earth, and air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be the time frame that some of this may have happened, or maybe the sign, whether it's their sun, moon, rising, Venus, connected to the person that may be very much connected to this revenge card here, okay? This revenge card is telling me that a lot of what I'm talking about is mostly in your head, like in your mind. You know what I mean? It's memories of it. It's the replaying. It's living like rent free in your mind. It may not happen all the time, but it happens. Okay. So there's this sense here of that energy. Okay. So let's take a look here at your advice. So, like I said, what I'm getting here with this take charge and action is for you to really pour into yourself. While, like right now, don't worry so much about attracting someone. Right now, focus on healing your heart chakra because there's something here that really did an emotional number on you. And so, although you may think consciously like you're ready, there may be some type of subconscious decluttering here or energetic decluttering here that needs to occur before you actually move into starting something new or move in the direction of finding a partner or another connection. Okay, so logically in your head, you may think you're ready, but there's something here energetically that needs to be taken care of. All right, let's see here what's coming through. What is the advice here for Feria edits? All right, and we have here self-mistrust. All right, I haven't read the rest of it, but self-mistrust is telling me here, Feria edits, the following. There could have been a situation here that you either chose because you didn't know, you didn't have the adequate knowledge or information, and you may have chosen this situation, circumstance, or event that created this revenge energy, or you may have been put in a position where you were unaware of a situation, circumstance, or event, which could be the reason here why this is coming up for you. Okay. Now, because of that situation, circumstance, or event that may have occurred here, where either you chose without being fully informed about whatever factors were involved here, or whether you just ended up landing in this situation, circumstance, or event, there's a part of you that's like a little bit hesitant in trusting people. So, or trusting others. Because now there's a part of you where you're like, you even have a little level of mistrust in your own judgment. So that is something here that needs to be taking a look at as well. So like I said before, I said heart chakra because there's a lot of green in this card. But because mistrust says self-mistrust, and again, I don't know what the message here is going to say. I haven't gotten this card out. I haven't gotten this card pop out of the deck. There are like 85 or 90 cards in here. I would also, if I were you, I would work on my solar plex chakra as well. Why? Because the solar plex chakra has a lot to do with gut level intuition, gut level feelings. And that may be something here that you may doubt due to the fact of the experience that you may have had here in the past or recent past. And it might not have been your fault, right? It may have been one of those things that you just ended up in a situation without really knowing the information. Okay, or knowing whatever this was about, because I don't know what this is about. I don't know anything about the context of this. I just know the energy that I'm channeling and what I am seeing clairvoyantly and what I'm feeling. So it's as if there's a part of you that just doesn't trust your gut level feeling. But here's the thing. This is the reason why the goddess of creation is here. Remember that I said to you that the Empress, I'm seeing the Empress the Empress card in tarot when I look at this card. So the Empress card is ruled by Venus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Venus is all about the planet of love, but it's also the planet of what you value and who values you. So you may have felt undervalued here in whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may have been. And the reason why I'm saying not only your heart chakra, but also your solar plex chakra is because because this says self mistrust is as if you feel like it's like you're kind of like hesitant or apprehensive in like leaning into your intuition or leaning into your gut level feeling. So you need to heal your heart chakra and you need to heal your solar plex chakra, because I do feel blockages in those two areas. Okay, that's going to allow you to then be able to heal that part of you. Okay, healing your heart and healing your also your self-confidence here, having the self-confidence to trust your intuition again. Okay, that being said, let's see what this says. It says self-mistrust. Okay, I'm going to read it to you, but I just want to show that to you very quickly here. Okay, it says self-doubt is holding you back from progress. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I was talking about. You may not feel it. You may not even see it. But again, I'm getting that there's this residual energy blocking your heart chakra, blocking your solar plex chakra. And that is causing some sense here of finding it difficult to move into another connection or finding someone. Because right now, it's not about finding another person. It's about finding you. It's about finding yourself. It's about pouring into yourself. It's about trusting yourself again. It's about healing, mending, fixing, repairing your heart. It's about letting go of what may have been unfair in the past or recent past and start rebuilding yourself here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here for you. Okay, Feria edits. And again, this is exactly what it's saying. It says, don't let fear dictate your future. You have the ability to break through these obstacles. This heart chakra frequency, solfeggio hertz, solar plex hertz, solfeggio frequency. Those two, very important for you. If you have a clear quartz, you can use that. If not, you don't need to. But that would help also. It says you have the ability to break through these obstacles. Now is the time to free yourself and move forward with your goals. But what's interesting is, even though this says it is time for you to move forward, this is telling, if you see this arrow is pointing, yeah, it's time to take action in this. It's time to move forward with this. It's time for you to connect to this energy. Heal the heart, heal the soul, your solar plex chakra, heal your heart chakra, and then you can move into a different action. Okay. Hopefully these messages have been insightful. Hello, Cookie Victoria. Yes, my love, you can add yourself to the list. Give me 2 seconds. I'm almost done with this reading. All right, so I hope that makes sense, Freya edits. Okay, this was very deep. I took more than the 5 minutes, but there was a lot to unpack here, which is very interesting because I was getting kind of like, we need to go to the past in order to talk about the present. And sure enough, that's exactly what came out here in this reading for you. So Feria edits, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to take a look at the playlist also, okay? For those of you who are joining me, welcome. Just give me 1 second. Let me put these cards away. And as I'm putting these cards away, I'm going to be introducing myself for those of you that are new to the channel. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. You're welcome, Freya Edits. Don't forget to tell 3 of your friends about your reading today and about this channel so they could come and also get some free reading and free content. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, or if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, feel free to look down below in the description box as well as in the chat area. Okay. That being said, please read all the information that is in the chat. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to do as far as instructions. Today, I'm going to do the readings for 5 minutes and only the questions that I have provided in the example questions. So you need to take a look at the example questions and see which of those questions you would like to choose from. Once you choose that, then you just have to wait your turn, okay? But make sure you put a number in front of your name, okay? That being said, let me jump and see what's going on here so that I can add you guys to the list. And oh, you're very welcome, Freya. Okay, give me 1 second. So we did, okay, Lucy, you are up now. Yes, thank you so much, Lucy. Just give me 1 second, my dear. Give me 1 second because I don't want to get confused here. So after Lucy comes, okay, Christy Bull. Okay, Christy Bull, I'm going to place you after Lucy, okay? Because I called you before. No worries, my dear. I get it. Sometimes, you know, things happen. No worries. After Christy Bull, I have Cookie Victoria. Okay, Cookie Victoria, you are on the list. You're number 7. Okay, no worries. It goes very quickly. It just happens to be that in this occasion, I took a little longer, but my apologies. Okay, so thank you for your patience. Okay, so Lucy, you changed your question. You said, actually, I want to know why was I ghosted by Mike? Okay, so we're going to find out. Mike is a Pisces. Thank you in advance. Okay, you're very welcome. All right, so let's take a look about this ghosting person here. What's going on? What went on? Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, please let me know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome here. I appreciate it. The reason that I have more new people coming in is because usually when I get on, I have so many of my current subscribers just rushing and asking the questions. But I actually extended this question all the way through, so now you guys have more an opportunity to jump in. Okay. So Lucy, let's find out about this Mike character here, and it's interesting because I'm being called to call him a character, so I don't know. Feeling shenanigans going on here with this person, but all right, we shall see. Let's see what comes through. All right, thank you so much, Christy. Welcome. Autumn Dreamer, hello. And Ultimate Dreamer, I'm sorry. Hello, Ultimate Dreamer. By the way, Ultimate Dreamer, you are number 8. Please take a look at the questions. Okay, and Ultimate Dreamer. Dreamer, thank you so much for stopping by. So I just added you to the list here, okay? In the meantime, you could take a look at the questions. Thank you so much for joining. All righty, no rush because we are actually on number 5 right now. In Ultimate Dreamer, you're number 8. So I'm going to read the list as follows. Lucy, I'm doing Lucy now. After Lucy, I have Christy Bull. After Christy Bull, I have Cookie Victoria. After Cookie Victoria, I have an Ultimate Dreamer. This card just wanted to pop out. Okay, hold on a second. How do you want to be taken? Oh, shoot. Okay, let's try that again. It's not flipping. It's not flipping for me. All right, this way. Okay. All right, Lucy, it's going this way. Deeper waters. Step out of your comfort zone. Explore new depths. I feel that the reason why Mike may have done a little MIA here is because there was something here that either he observed or there was a discussion here, maybe a talk, about him needing to kind of either be very clear on his emotions or kind of really figure something out here. And it required him to have a level of transparency in regards to his emotions here. No worries. Also, Lucy wrote, yes, wow, because he just contacted me. He ghosted me months ago. Yeah, it's like it wasn't, it came out, but it came out like literally parallel. So we're going to get to the bottom of why he may have just popped up now instead of before. So we'll talk about that. But here with deeper waters, I'm getting that there was something within the conversation or something happening here behind the scenes that you were not aware of in regards to his emotions. Okay. So there was this energy here of him, whether it was whatever you said, and there's nothing wrong with what you said. I'm just saying there could have been a conversation here that may have struck a chord inside of him where he needed to figure out, wait, am I ready for this type of connection? Am I ready to really get emotionally involved with someone? Is it going to require me to stop doing what I'm doing now and get out of my normal routine or out of my comfort zone? Okay. And so that at times could be very scary for someone, especially if they are not emotionally ready or they have other things going on in their life. So I'm getting here that there's something having to do with his emotions. Like either he needed to figure something out, he needed to clear something out, maybe behind the scenes, things that you may not be aware of, people that he may have been talking to, or, whatever the situation may be, maybe things related to work, maybe there was a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past, maybe something here that he needed to figure out. And so it's interesting because I said from the top of the reading, I'm getting that this Mike character. So I do feel that there were other people involved. And those other people involved required this person to give emotions here. You see what I'm talking about? So this was like I'm getting like he had like a jumbled up feelings or emotions because of different situations coming from different ends. I mean, so much so that it was as if he was like just underwater. He just needed a moment to get himself together or back together again. Okay, in some way, shape, or form. So that's what I'm getting with deeper water. Let's see what else is coming through in regards to Mike. Why was I wait, hold on. What was that? Yes, 5 months ago. Is it Roger or is it Mike? The person that Lucy is talking about. What's going on here? Why did this person ghost? Oh, you meant Roger that. Okay. Okay, I got it. I see what you were saying. I'm like, Roger, where did Roger go? No, Roger that as in copy. Yes, no, I got it. I got what you're saying. That was funny. I was like, Roger. Okay, let's see, Mike. What's going on here with Mike? Why did Mike ghost? And of course, I'm going to ask why the reappearance. Look at that. Separation. Yes, 100%. There was a separation here between Mike and you. He chose to move in a different direction. Now, here's the thing. He may have come back because he was thinking about you. He may have come back because you have been on his mind. But why? Why are you on his mind now? Could it be because he is uncomfortable in other connections? Could it be because other connections were requiring Mike to give more emotionally? And maybe, like when you get a brand new, like let's say when you're a child and you get a brand new toy, you play with that toy for as long as you can, and then you kind of lose the new luster of that new item or new toy or whatever. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. So there could be either situations here that have been very uncomfortable for him emotionally, and that may be the reason why he returned. So be very careful. He may have been thinking about you. So if there were other people requiring him to show up in a more emotional way and he wasn't ready to do that, then he's going to start looking at people from the list. Who's next? Who can I just have fun and casual date with? Or who can I just connect with and whatever? You see what I'm saying? So you need to be very aware of why this person may have come back, you know? Why they come back? Did they come back because they were in uncomfortable situations that require them to give more about their emotions, and they're not about that life, or they're not about that right now at this moment in time? Or is it that they came back because they saw you as an easy person to be with, because you may not push them or require a lot from them? So if they were giving minimal effort to other people that were requiring more, then he's going to look for people who are that he can get away with giving minimal effort. So this is the energy that I'm getting. So be very kind of cautious, if I were you, on why this person has popped up after all this time. Okay, let's take a look here at why did this person ghost you. I'm getting the ghosting and why did they show up again. So I feel that there's just a level of uncomfortability that Mike may have experienced elsewhere. Okay. And if that is a pattern of his behavior where things, when things get a little bit rough, to just go to the next person that can validate them, then this is an unhealthy pattern. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, forgetting oneself. Be very careful that you don't forget what your standards are and what it is that you're requiring in a connection that is healthy, because emotions may run away with you in this connection with Mike. So be very careful. And so that is what's coming through in regards to this person. Okay. You may be you may like this person a lot, and you may get kind of caught up in, oh, I like this person very much. And you kind of get stuck in a situation where there's not going to be progress, because this person has a habit or has a pattern of behavior that when things get a little sticky, when things get a little bit requiring him to get out of his comfort zone, he starts looking at the next person who it could be easier to be with. Okay. So that is how this is coming across. Last but not least, let's take a look here at the advice that's coming through for you. So again, there may be things requiring Mike to get out of his usual MO or pattern of behavior or comfort zone. He may have popped up again because, like I said, things may be a little rocky elsewhere. Someone may have been requiring him to get out of the comfort zone, and it's easier for him to go back to someone that he already has some type of level of familiarity with, to continue rather than to start fresh with someone else. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Be very careful that you're not forgetting what your standards are, or what it is that you would like to see in a healthy connection, because this person may have a tendency to have this energy of going from one person to another person to another person. And I'm getting here, this person may go physical first, and then physical intimacy, and then move up. Like once that is, they're bored of that, then they go to the next person. You have here open up for you. This is your advice. So listen carefully here, Lucy, to the advice that you're getting in regards to Mike. Okay. Yes, that's great. You didn't have anything physical, but I'm just saying this person, Mike, might have that tendency to get physical in order to show as if they are emotionally involved, where that's not the case. They give that false type of perception. Okay. So some people fall for that manipulation tactic. So I'm happy that you haven't, but don't be surprised if you see that from him. You got it? That's what I'm talking about. This person may have a tendency to do that, because instead of giving from their emotions and opening up and getting out of their comfort zone, it's easier to show, quote unquote, that they are into someone through physical intimacy in some way, shape, or form. And that then grabs the person's attention of, oh, he's into me, he's interested in me, he's this, but he has given nothing emotionally. It's like a false type of energy that I'm getting here, so that's what I'm saying, that you just need to be in that awareness. It says, open up. Do not fear to feel the emotions and the intentions of others. Okay. You may be an empath, by the way. So just letting you know that that's how this is coming across. Do not fear to feel the emotions and intentions of others. Okay. You are being called to embrace the goodwill of those around you. For only in trust can the deeper beauty of life reveal itself. When you release fear and doubt and accept the care of others, the universe will respond in unexpected ways, leading you towards a richer life experience. Okay. So, open up means don't be afraid of your intuitive hits that you get, because I'm getting here, Lucy, you may be an empath. You may be the type of person who's intuitively aware, or you may have an intuitive awareness. You may feel, you may, again, your clairs may be clairsentience. You're able to sense and feel. Okay, maybe not physically feel, but sense certain things. And so this is talking about not to fear or to run the other direction when your own intuitive abilities or spidey senses or your empath type of energy is telling you, be careful, or this doesn't feel right. So you need to listen to that, because that's going to guide you here in that in this journey, or in this situation with Mike. Okay. So that's how this is coming across. So be very mindful of that. And Mike's MO, I'm going to say it again. Again, I don't know this person from a hole in the wall, but I know energy, and energy doesn't lie. This person has a tendency to test the people that he is with by trying to get physically intimate in order for the person to fall head over heels over him, and then create situations that are very sticky and difficult to get out of. Okay, so just have that awareness. Lucy, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share. Continue to remain subscribed to the channel, as as I said, I know it's easy to kind of just want a reading and then, unsubscribe, but I really hope that you stick around and are continue to be part of the Lexa Tarot community. I do have a lot of content on my channel, so just take a look at the playlist. The only thing I ask, yeah, I kind of had, yeah, he is very sexy and attractive. I wonder if he fell for me because wait, hold on. Hold on one second. Let me see what you wrote here. You wrote, got it. He tried. You see, I told you. He definitely did with someone else. Oh, right. Right. We never have physical. He definitely did with someone else. Got it. He tried. You see, I told you. I am unfortunately. Okay, so you're an empath. Yeah, I felt that. It says, I wonder if he fell for me because I didn't fall for it, or he is very sexy and attractive. Like I said, I feel that he came back because there's something that is requiring him to get out of his comfort zone in another connection, and he may not be ready for that either. So, I hope these messages have been insightful. Lucy, thank you so much. All right. Listen, I mean, people have their own manipulation tactics. You know what I mean? So you just got to keep aware of why people want, especially someone who didn't speak to you for a long time and then all of a sudden they just pop up, you know? So, yeah, there you go. Okay, Lucy, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Okay, Lucy, thank you so much. And up next, we have Christy Bull. Okay. And I'm gonna write the rest of the people that just came right now. And add you to the list over here. Just give me 1 second. Christy Bull, if you can please select your question. And who do we have here? Let's see. So we have Christy Bull coming up. After Christy, we have Cookie Victoria. After Cookie Victoria, we have an Ultimate Dreamer. After the Ultimate Dreamer, We have Hopi Mom, new subscriber. Please add me to your list. Okay, so Hopi Mom, I need you to take a look at the questions that I have already posted as examples and pick one of those questions that I have posted. Okay? Not right now, but when your turn comes. Okay? Then after Hopi Mom, we have Angel 101. Hello, Angel 101. Let me see, Angel 101. Did we do this reading for you already? Let me see the list here. I don't see you here on the list. Okay, Angel 101, you are number 10. Okay? 101. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Well, for those of you that are watching, Phoenix, hi, Phoenix. How are you, my dear? Welcome. If you're new to the channel, please let me know. Phoenix, I'm just going to write you here on the list. You let us know if you want a reading or not, but at least you have your place, okay? So right now, listen to the roll call of the people that I have on the list. I'm up to Christy Bull now, which is number oh, welcome. Yes, welcome, welcome, Phoenix. So here we go. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna add the, you know what, very, very well said here, Hopi Mom. Let me just do that because I know that sometimes when there's like way too many messages, it won't show you the questions. Okay, so these are the example questions, and that's for everyone that is just joined. And here you go. These are the example questions. Just pick one when it's your turn. And that's what I'm going to do there. There you go. There we go. Okay, there you go, Hopi Mom. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I just put it on. So Phoenix, you're number 11. So Christy Bull, I'm going to do a reading for Christy Bull now. After Christy Bull, we have Cookie Victoria. After Cookie Victoria, we have an Ultimate Dreamer, followed by Hopi Mom, followed by Angel 101, and followed by Phoenix. Okay? All right. These are 5-minute readings. And if you want something more in depth, you would need to contact me and schedule a private reading. Okay. That being said, okay, Christy Bull, let's see. What should I expect in my connection? Are you in a connection right now, Christy? Because that sounds like very broad. Like it says my connections. So are you like with multiple people, or are you in a specific particular connection right now? But really want to know what I should expect from Chris. Okay, so I have 3 different things. So you're single. So do you want to know about Chris? I'm sorry, not Chris, Curtis, or do you want to know about your love life? What do you want to do? So what do you need to know about your current connection? But you're not in a current connection because you said you're single. So you want to know about your single life, your love life? You want to know about Curtis. Okay, so let's find out what this Curtis person, what's going on. So what's going on here with Curtis in regards to Christy Bull? All right, please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through for Curtis. All right. And by the way, the message is the one that's looking towards me. Swept away, caught up in romance, or clearing out emotions. So Curtis right now is dealing with either a situation, circumstance, or event that has swept him off his feet, or he is in a situation, circumstance, or event that is creating some type of staticky energy in regards to his emotions. Okay. So he may be getting over a situation, circumstance, or event, or a breakup, separation, or divorce. This person may be emotionally unavailable right now. Or they may be here interested in someone else, is what I'm getting. So unless you're the one who's seeing this person, I do feel that there's something that's keeping this person's interest in another direction, whether it be another person or other people, or whether it be something that they are kind of dealing with and figuring out. I do feel casual energy in regards to Curtis, though. I don't feel something, I feel something very casual here. So he may be in an energy of just kind of like meeting people, getting to know others. That type of energy is what I'm getting here. But let's see what else I can come across here in regards to Curtis. Actually, let's do this before we go any further. Curtis. All right, let's see what's coming through here. Yeah, like I said, he could be here talking to someone. He could be here in a way connecting with others. Okay, fated to suffer is the name of this card. But what's coming across here as this person having some type of MO or, pattern here having to do with like kind of like getting to know someone and luring them. I feel that he tries to kind of like connect with people who are very sweet, very nice. I'm not saying he's a bad person at all. Okay, I don't know this person from a hole in the wall, but I am getting that there may be some type of situations here that he may be getting himself in, whether he's the person that's doing the coaxing for someone else or someone's coaxing him. But there's this kind of like this person's emotions aren't quite very clear. So he might not be very clear in the way he moves in his love life right now. Okay. He may be confined to a certain script or may be confined to a certain perspective when it comes to love or when it comes to dating. All right. It may be a little bit different than what you are or how you are, but let's see. Let's see what's going on here with Curtis. Yeah, there may be, I don't know if you may have had an argument with this person or if there was a disagreement or there was an exchange of words here. Maybe you noticed something and you brought it up to Curtis's attention. Maybe you said something that was very poignant and very straightforward. But I feel here that you were able to see something about Curtis here. And you either, and remember that I just said, there's some type of emotional manipulation here on the part of Curtis. Okay. So, like I said, he is either in a connection where there is a romance or there was a romantic situation, circumstance, or connection, or he's clearing something away. Remember that I just said a little while ago that I was channeling here that either he's the one that's doing the coaxing or the luring of people he's interested in, or it's the other way around. But I feel that this is him. And again, I'm not saying that he's a bad person or anything, but I'm just saying his tactics are not healthy in the way he may be approaching people that he feels are nice or that he can get over on in some way, shape, or form. Okay. There may have been here, like I said, some type of emotional manipulation. There could have been here a discussion. This person could be playing games. Like I said, I feel that he selects people that he feels may either be naive, may be unaware of some type of background knowledge that would be important for the person to know in order to even think about moving in this person's direction, meaning Curtis. So he kind of like selects people, is how this is coming across. Okay, he like selects individuals that may be easier to pull wool over their eyes, is how this is coming across. Okay, let's see here about Curtis. Just keep an eye out in this person's it says needing time, cycles and takes time, need to heal, progressing. Okay, this person could have also, by the way, this person could have been manipulated themselves in a past connection. Okay, which is what may be here, this energy too. Like he could be this person, but he could also be this person. There could have been a situation, circumstance, or event in the past or recent past that either this was Curtis or this was Curtis. And there are two different energies here. So either he was in a connection where he was manipulated, or he tends to come across and, try to connect with people who he can not give a full disclosure about something that may be hiding or in the back burner. Okay. I do, like I said, there is here something having to do with emotional manipulation, whether he was the person doing it or whether he was the victim of someone who manipulated their emotions in regards to him. So there could be here this time where it says clock, where it's like this person is healing from that experience. So if they may seem a little bit guarded or they may seem a little flighty or something, they may be still needing time to heal from the clearing of emotions. This person may have been swept off their feet in their past connection. Okay, so again, it could go either way. There may have been a situation, circumstance, or event where there was an argument here, whether that argument was with you and it triggered, again, the fact that he realized that he needs to clear more emotions out of his energy field, or if the disagreement was about you noticing that there was something that was a little off in the connection. Okay. Either way, you need more time to get to know this person. If and when they approach you again, just be in awareness that there may be other factors here involved where it could create some type of obstacle or challenge in getting to know you, or in going in a direction that you may want to go emotionally with this person. So this is giving you kind of a clear overview. Okay. If he is clearing out emotions from a prior connection or a past connection, this person needs time. If this person is not clearing from a past connection and is caught up in, you know, in a connection that he may be with someone right now at this moment in time, again, you just need to see how this pans out, because there may be some type of emotional manipulation being happening here, or some type of psychological games here, playing games, you know what I mean? Not being very transparent about something that could be he could be intentionally hiding. So again, don't know much about the situation, but I'm giving you everything that I'm getting from whichever end he may be on right now at this moment in time. Let's take out a card here focusing on you. Okay, Christy. So what's the advice for Christy in regards to this Chris situation? Either way, don't rush into anything with this person. That's just my advice. Masculine, okay? Masculine energy is all about the yang energy. It's about the action. Ooh, sorry, buddy. Oh my God, I just accidentally. Okay, he's sleeping. All right, so masculine energy here is all about action. It says challenges in life are inevitable. Actually, let me close the I didn't know it was that late. Hold on, let me close the list. Everyone that's on the list, you're gonna get a reading, so don't worry. I'm just gonna write closed session. Okay, there we go. So everyone that's on the list, you're getting a reading. Don't worry about that. Masculine says challenges in life are inevitable, but the divine masculine, like the lion, shows resilience in adversity. The universe reminds you that true strength isn't shown in easy times, but when you choose to rise after falling. So whatever situation, circumstance, or event may have happened here, you may have bruised his ego in some way, shape, or form, or with a reality check that you may have said or something that you may have noticed. Okay. But again, just be very vigilant in the actions that this person may be taking towards you. And, just keep track of, are the words and actions aligning? Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Christy Bull. I hope these messages have been insightful. If you are a new subscriber, I would ask you if you could please continue to be subscribed to the channel. Take a look at the playlist. I do have the June messages. July messages are coming through next week. Okay. I already posted them, but they're airing next week. I do have couple readings, single readings, pick a card readings, no contact readings. There's a lot on the channel to see, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, Christy? Hope these messages have been insightful and giving you a glimpse here of what may be happening behind the scenes with Curtis. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for joining. I am still doing readings, but for those of you who just joined the channel, I did close the session. So I'm not taking any more questions. I'm not taking any more subscribers, only the ones that I have on my list already. And those are Cookie Victoria and Ultimate Dreamer, Hopi Mom, Angel 101, and Phoenix. Up next, we have Cookie Victoria. Cookie Victoria, if you are here, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here, and please place the example question that you are interested in. Please remember, intuitive friends, if I call you and you're not here, I will go to the next person on the list, okay? So let me just write here now. We have Cookie Victoria. Okay, Cookie Victoria. Christy, if you can do me a huge favor and just share my YouTube channel with like-minded friends, people that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages, I would greatly appreciate it, okay? Up next, we have Cookie Victoria. I'm getting a lot of hearts here. Someone is giving me a lot of love here. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very sweet. All right, up next we have Cookie Victoria. If you are here, please let me know. Okay, Cookie Victoria. All right, let's go to the Ultimate Dreamer. And Ultimate Dreamer, thank you so much for all that love. That was so sweet. Whoever sent all those hearts, that was very, very sweet. I love it. Up next, we have an Ultimate Dreamer. An Ultimate Dreamer, are you here? Are you here? Sometimes my, let me see. Let me just do this. Exit and then come back in. Ultimate Dreamer. Oh, welcome, Ultimate Dreamer. How can my partner... Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just see something here. How can my partner and I improve our love life? Okay, let's take a look at how you and your partner can improve your love life. I'm being called to use this deck right over here. So we're going to take a look at what that may be about. An Ultimate Dreamer, thank you so much for joining today. My name is Lexa Tarot, and please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And then we're going to jump into the reading. Thank you so much for all the hearts and all the love. An Ultimate Dreamer, let's see. How can my partner and I improve our love life? Okay, so you have here, it says, raise your vibration. There may be some moments within the connection here, an Ultimate Dreamer, that there may be either kind of this energy of either not understanding each other, getting frustrated, kind of falling into self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. There may be here kind of hot tempers going off from time to time. It doesn't mean that this happens all the time, but there could be here a little bit of self-sabotaging thoughts or being caught up in the head, thinking about something over and over again. What happens is that that energy tends to pull down the higher vibrational energy that can be experienced in regards to unconditional love. So unconditional love is a high vibration. Anything that isn't that is lower vibration. And so this is talking about both of you here needing to, in a way, take a look at how you are looking at that situation, circumstance, or event. That when a problem arises, it's not you and your partner against each other. And the problem is over here, it's both of you joining forces and tackling this situation, circumstance, or event together as a couple. Okay. So looking at it from that end or that perspective, that both of you are partners in the connection. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through. How can you and your partner improve your love life? Let me see here. I'm being called to take this one. Hello, Moonlight. Oh, from New Zealand. Welcome. Listen, Moonlight, what I need you to do is just subscribe to the channel and stay subscribed, because I've already closed the session for tonight. But feel free to jump in the next time I do a live, okay? An ultimate dreamer. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. So stay subscribed. Just just turn on your notification bells, okay? Or all your notification alerts connected to this channel. So whenever I hop on, you are the first to know. Thank you so much, Moonlight. You can stay and check us out. And you can see how I'm doing the readings for everyone else, so that you know for next time. Okay, I have here controlling, power struggles leading to being manipulative. Okay, there may be here a power struggle, whether that is intentional or, again, unintentional. There seems to be a little bit of micromanaging. This is the reason, and I said this at the top of the reading, and this is just giving validation confirmation, that I said when it says raise your vibration, there may be here some situations, circumstances, or events that may be causing a little bit of friction here between the both of you. Okay, an ultimate dreamer, it's coming across as heated discussions, maybe even losing patience, being frustrated, micromanaging or trying to control situations, whether intentionally or unintentionally. I'm getting here some type of manipulation tactics here. Let's see what else is coming through in regards to this connection. The ultimate dreamer. How can you improve your connection here with your partner? So how can an ultimate dreamer improve the love life with their partner? Let's see. Romance. Making the time to connect back to the things that you guys used to do at the beginning of your relationship, at the beginning of your partnership. There could be, because of this energy here, because of the disagreements, because of this lower vibrational energy, the disagreements, the discussion, the lack of patience, the frustration, this could be eating away at your romance in your connection. So instead of feeling closer together, you may be feeling further apart from each other. So taking some time and giving the quality of time and effort to the connection, so that you guys can start rebuilding what has been missing or what has been eroding from this energy here that says controlling. So these are some of the ways that you can continue to, again, improve the connection between you and your partner. Passion, like I said, sometimes when there's a lot of, shakeups in the connection, when there is a lot of challenges, obstacles, things not feeling like they used to, it can drain the passion within the connection. Okay, so this is talking about making the time to go out with each other or spend quality time. Intimacy doesn't have to be physical if that's not what's going on in this connection, but if it is, obviously something that could be spicing things up in that connection. If there isn't anything physical in that sense, wink wink, you know what I'm talking about, then this is talking about recuperating, making the time to have these talks with each other. okay, being very vulnerable with each other and finding out, well, why is it that we are heading in this direction instead of focusing in this direction, which is raising the vibration. Let's take a look at what other, let's see here. All right. How can an ultimate dreamer and their partner improve their connection? And let's see here. And we have keep an open mind. Okay. There could be many differences here that are causing friction. There could be here a lack of compatibility in the things that are being valued here. Like what you value may be very different than what your partner may be valuing. So it's kind of like saying here, it's time for both of you to have a very vulnerable heart-to-heart talk and keep an open mind on what the expectations are in regards to this energy. How can you bounce back from when times get frustrated, when things get difficult? How can you, again, merge the connection back into romance? What can you do to bring the passion back into your relationship? What can you do to establish healthy boundaries within the connection, but also be able to, show your partner that there is this healthy actions that are being taken in order to move the relationship, especially when it's difficult, when there's frustrations here. What is the plan? So, what is the plan when things get tough? And talk about healthy strategies or healthy actions here that need to take place in order for both of you to feel like, okay, I understand we may not always be aligned in this energy. We may not always be on the same, on the same perspectives, but there needs to be here. Look at that. It says reach up. There needs to be a consensus here between you and your partner on how you can continue to build, but build from an energy of raising the vibration instead of building or continuing to only focus on the frustration or the lack. Okay. That being said, you have here reach up. It says the universe is calling you to stop trying to handle everything alone. Now is the time to accept support. Open your heart to others, for the force of destiny reaches you through the hands of those around you. So there could be here some sense here, especially with reach up. I'm getting that there may be here a need to go to someone who is an expert in couple therapy. Why? Well, because there could be some sense here of keeping an open mind, finding new strategies, new resources, and new techniques in gaining back the high vibration, because things could be at a point where it's so out of control that it could be very difficult for you guys to manage that on your own without having what I'm being called to tell you here is like a mediator. So don't worry about that. These two people are two women. Okay. Don't worry about that. But what I want you to focus on is this. There's someone here sitting at a chair and there are two people here. Okay. And so what I'm getting here is that there may be a need to have or keep an open mind on strategy, resources, or tools that may not have been used before, and you may be needing to use it now at this moment in time. And that may include therapy, or that may include some type of self-help books or alternatives where you're getting guided and expertise advice in order to help you handle what seems to be a little bit more out of control right about now at this moment in time. Okay. So what I'm getting here with reach up is as if there has been this sense of asking the universe, prayer, wishing, hoping, desiring that things get better, but there may be a need here to start tapping into other resources, and that may be the reason why this says keep an open mind. Okay, so there may be new ways that need to be taken a look at here in order to get this energy under control. All right. And Ultimate Dreamer, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Ultimate Dreamer, please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And remember what I just said here about therapy or other different new techniques and strategies and tactics that may be needed here, coming from a person who is in a more of an expertise role to help both of you here keep an open mind about your relationship, or can bring new strategies or new techniques here in your connection. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they have resonated for you. I'll take a look at my phone in a minute, but first let me just put all these away. Up next we have hello, Andrea 54 Hector, welcome. Hello, spiritual sister and family. Cookie Victoria, yes, you missed it, but don't worries. I will place you I placed you, Cookie Victoria, at the ends of the list, okay, so that I could get through the people that have been waiting, okay? So you'll be right after Phoenix, okay, Cookie Victoria? So right now we have, okay, no worries. Just don't go too far though, because once I call you, are actually the last person on the list. You're after Phoenix. All right. That being said, Hopi Mom, if you are here, please feel free to post your question now. Hopi Mom is now next. After Hopi Mom, we have Angel 101. After Angel 101, we have Phoenix. And after Phoenix, we have Cookie Victoria. Okay, so let me just put this here. So now we have Hopi Mom. And then next, we have Angel 101. After Angel 101, we have Phoenix. I may have spelled Phoenix wrong, but sorry about that. I'm trying to do this very quickly. Then we have Cookie Victoria, okay? I'm just going to write this here just in case. The session is closed for today, or tonight, because it's nighttime where I am. It's closed for tonight, but please feel free to turn on your notification bells so that when I do come on, you are aware, okay? All right. Hopi Mom, let's see what is your question? True ancestral healing to bring us together. What do I need to know about my current connection? Okay, so let's find out what you need to know about your current connection, okay? For those of you that are watching, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you did get a reading and you love the reading that you received, well, listen, the only thing I ask is for you to share my YouTube channel with 3 of your friends that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages or the content on my channel, okay? That's an easy one. Don't forget to continue to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and take a look at the playlist. I have tons of topics there for you to choose from. All right. I do have the June readings are up already. The What You Don't See Coming in the bonus messages are there also. So take a look at all of that. There's lots there. And hopefully that can give you insight on other things aside from the live readings. That being said, let's take a look here at Hopi Mom. Hopi Mom, welcome once again. And just so you know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's jump straight into your reading, Hopi Mom. What do you need to know about your current connection? Okay, let's take a look here at what you need to know about your current connection. No worry, Andrea 54 Hector. You will be maybe next time. Oh yeah, definitely. As long as you're subscribed to the channel and you've turned on all notification alerts connected to this channel, you are going to be informed. You could also follow me on Instagram. Usually I put up when I am doing a live reading on Instagram. And if you are a subscriber, you will, there are times I do use the community post as well. So as long as you're subscribed and you've turned on all notification alerts to this channel, you will be notified the moment I jump on and do a live, or the moment that I post new content. Okay. Thank you so much, my dear. All right. So Hopi Mom, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's coming through. Thank you so much, Andrea54. All right, Hopi Mom, let's find out. What do you need to know about your current connection? What you need to know, not what you just want to know, but what you need to know right now at this moment in time. Let's take a look. This is coming in my direction. It says tender bridges, building connections with empathy, gentleness, and kindness. There may be a little bit of a turbulent time, or when things get a little bit frustrated, it may be a little bit difficult to keep that mindset of being gentle and caring and open. Building connections is all about how can you strengthen the sense of okay, so how Hopi Mom is just one question. So I already have the question here, which is what do you need to know about your connection, your current connection? So what you need to know about your current connection is that there could be a lot of residual energies here coming from different I'm getting here like they're coming from different avenues. Okay, so I don't know what that may be about. All right, so there may be some external forces or external factors, whether that is family, whether that is job, whether that it's finances. But I'm getting like there's just like a lot of energy coming from different directions, and that may be causing here this sense of feeling like there is either an emotional distance, a physical distance, a lack of clarity in something here, something that needs to be bridged, as in like one person may feel on this end of the bridge and the other person may be feeling on this end of the bridge. So there may be here a huge disconnect that may be coming from, again, I'm getting a lot of outside forces. I don't know what that may be about, but that's the energy that I'm getting. So there's like outside forces coming into your connection, whether it be your family, their family, whether it be gossip and chit chatter from different people, okay, or different situations here. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting there's a lot of external challenges that may be causing here a disconnect within your connection. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here in regards to the both of you. Hey, buddy, wake up. Sorry, that's my puppy. If you guys are interested in puppies, my puppy does have a YouTube channel. His name is Ace, and you can see it down below in the description box. All right, let's take a look here, Hopi Mom. What is this all about? There's a sense here of like kindness and gentleness needing to be reminded here in regards to this connection. Okay, Hopi Mom, I don't know what that may be about. So there may be, like I said, I'm feeling like outside forces or challenges here that are causing a lot of tense energy within this connection. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. Okay, yeah, look at that. Exactly what I just said. Okay, it says here, learn to forgive and learn to let go of the grudges. There could be a lot of resentment being felt within this connection. It could be a person, you or your partner here, feeling like there's just a lot of tempers flaring up here. Okay. So it's just kind of coming across as just like there's a lot of tension. And it's coming across that, like I said before, it's coming across as external tension, but maybe those external situations, circumstances, or events are causing or impacting more internal tension between the both of you. Listen, no one is perfect. And of course, we all have our challenges. So it's coming across here where it says, learn to forgive. There needs to be this discussion about how you can fix, mend, or repair something that may be feeling a little bit off kilter in this connection. So there may be something that is feeling a little bit off. There may be someone who's bringing or dredging things from the past and bringing it up to the present. There could be a lot of resentment or grudges being held here, whether it's you towards your partner or your connection towards you or other people in kind of like I said, like I'm getting like outside forces here. Okay. So that is coming up very, very clearly here in regards to this connection. Let's see what else is coming through here. Hopi Mom, it says, what do you need to know about your current connection? There's a lot of tension here that I'm picking up. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot happening here. Okay, and I feel that it's just like building over time, and don't know what that may be about, but let's see what else is coming through. Picture, there's a lot of kind of thinking about the past, about how things were in the past, or how maybe missing the times that were better or that were easier. This could be either a marriage or a connection that's been together for quite some time. There's a sense of building memories together and kind of being nostalgic or missing the good old days. Okay, there's a sense here about trying to make new memories, but finding it very difficult to do that because of this underlying tension that I'm feeling here within this connection. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Hopi Mom. What else is coming through? And then after this, I'm going to give you an advice. What do you need to know about your current connection? You deserve love. You are lovable, okay? Whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be happening here in this connection, there's a sense of learning or needing to understand what is the common goal. Are both of you focusing on the common goal? What is the common goal in this connection? What is it that both of you are searching for and wanting to accomplish? What is the end goal in regards to this connection? And in order to do that, there needs to be a certain sense of focus, and not just one person, but two people focused on what that goal is. Okay, in order for this archer to let go of this arrow in this bow and arrow, the proper conditions need to be surrounding the archer and the bow and the arrow, the wind, all of that needs to be taken into account. So just as if this symbolically is saying, there needs to be here an overall assessment of all the little things that make up this connection. What is it that is needed in order for both of you to be in the same alignment? Or are you still in the same goal? Are you still moving in the same trajectory that you may have started at the beginning of your connection? And if not, then what choices that you need to make as a couple in order to either keep working on it, or in order for one of you to be like, okay, listen, I deserve better. Okay. So that's how this is coming across. Now, I do want to mention that I'm getting a lot of fire energy here. So I don't know if there is here some, whether it's you or the other person, that there's maybe an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in some elements on the astrological natal chart. Okay. But I'm getting a lot of fire here. Okay, so there could be some placements here having to do with fire elements. Okay. That being said, let's take a look, Hopi Mom, at your advice, and then we're going to jump into Angel 101. Angel 101, make sure that you are here because you are up next. After Angel 101, we have oh, you wrote his mother. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm feeling some energy coming from the outside in. I've been saying that for a while. I'm like, I don't know. There's just this energy. It's coming across like meddling energy. You know what I mean? And deep connection. A supportive relationship is approaching, meaning that there's hope on the horizon here. It could be a kindred spirit or a budding romance. Obviously, it's the romance that you're in right now. This is talking about deepening the existing bond, opening your heart and embracing the connection. Yeah, it feels like there's just way too many cooks in the kitchen, is how this is feeling. You know what I mean? It's feeling like there are too many cooks in the kitchen, and there could be a lot of pride and ego getting in the way here, whether it's you or your person you're with, or this third party situation that's coming from the outside forces, like family. Like, there's this energy coming on. Do you know if the mother is a fire sign? Okay, because I'm getting fire sign here. Or it could be also the hot tempered and the frustrations here as well. Okay. Oh, you're a Taurus like me. Alrighty. So there you go. Well, if he's a Cancer and his mother is, because I remember that a Sagittarius woman, his mother, there you go. I told you. I told you. What did I tell you? I told you I'm feeling someone here is, you're telling me you're a Taurus. You're telling me he's a Cancer. I'm like, well, I'm feeling fire. Someone here is fire. So this is the person that's causing the issue. This is the person that's causing. Remember that I said from the beginning of the reading, I'm feeling external forces moving towards this connection. So that is who is meddling here and causing all these issues. For sure. So this is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on the connection between you and your partner. I know it's easier said than done, but this person here, it's what's causing the strife in this connection. So what this is talking about is for both you and your partner. Let me see. Too many cooks in the kitchen is another way to put it. Yeah, because that's what I was getting. Like, too many cooks in the kitchen is a great way to put it, but he needs to stop. Yeah. Well, he's a Cancer. He's a Cancer, my dear. So I'm going to tell you right now, if he's a Cancer and he has Cancer sun and Cancer moon, it's going to be super difficult for that to happen in order for him to detach from his mother's energy. So I'm just letting you know right now. You see how this is the Sagittarius? I told you I was getting that Sagittarius, hot Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And look at where this person is pointing. It's pointing to you and your partner. It's as if there's this strife here. There's this like need for attention and validation. It's as if she feels like you're taking the love away from her son and taking it just for yourself. And that's how it's coming across. Very selfish. A person who, I don't know, who just, he may be a mama's boy type of energy here. But yeah, that's what's coming out for sure. You and your partner need to really figure out how you can continue to create more peace within you and your partner, because I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm just telling you because I know Cancer energy, they tend to be it's very difficult for, especially if they're Cancer sun and Cancer moon, to leave a situation that isn't to kind of put up healthy boundaries. Yeah, takes all his emotional availability. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's like she's trying to get in the wedge. It's as if like she thinks she's the wife, that type of energy. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. Well, I hope these messages have been insightful. And again, there needs to be a talk between you and your partner, because it feels like both of you are opposite ends of the bridge right now at this moment in time. Okay. All right. Hopi Mom, stay subscribed to the channel so you could come back and we can get more readings for you to see how this continues to pan out for you. Okay. That being said, welcome Tarika Howard. Welcome. I have closed the session for tonight, but please continue to remain subscribed to the channel and turn on your notification bell so whenever I come on and do a live reading, you can take part. Okay. Teresa Howard. So thank you so much for joining today. Okay, up next we have Angel 101. Angel 101, what is the question that you have today or tonight? Thank you so much, Tarika Howard. Like I said, just continue to be subscribed to the channel and turn on all notification bells. So whenever I'm on again, you are alerted, okay? And then you could come on. Ah, thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you for stopping by. You can definitely stay and kind of see how I do my readings. Just so you know for future reference. But Angel 101, if you are here, come on down. Hopi Mom, you're very welcome. You're welcome. And you could take a look at the chat here, Teresa Howard. Tarika Howard, I'm sorry. Oh, you love my bracelet. Yeah, this was a Mother's Day gift from one of my children, and this was from both my children. So yeah. So they were both, yeah, thank you so much. I'll let them know that I just got a complimented on. Yeah. All right. So, Angel 101, are you here, my dear? If not, we're going to jump into the next person here. Phoenix, are you here? Phoenix, are you here? Phoenix, are you here? Ace? Ace, I don't know how my puppy's going to sleep tonight. He is sleeping right now. Phoenix, are you here? Okay, so I'm going to jump to the last reading of the evening. I am in New York time, so it's 11 o'clock here. I'm now reading for Cookie Victoria. You are the last person to this evening. Cookie Victoria. Let's take a look. Cookie Victoria, what was your question? I'm sorry, what was it? Cookie Victoria, can I know the energy for the next few weeks for me? Oh, sure. Okay, no worries. Let's take a look. Okay. No, the energy. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what could be coming up for you in regards to love in the next couple of weeks. Let's see which card is coming up here. What you can, okay, the energy here in regards to love. All right, let's see what could be coming up here for Cookie Victoria. Your love. Listen, you and the rest of us who are single, okay? You're not alone in all of this, because we are all in the same boat, honey. Let's take a look here. You know what? You know what's so funny? I'm being guided to tell you for the next month instead of the next 2 weeks. For whatever reason, there's something here about extending it 2 extra weeks. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what comes through. Energy here the next few weeks. Interesting, because you said next few weeks. So yeah, so you're on point in regards to that. Let's see what's coming through here for you, Cookie Victoria. You have here support, communication, and heartbreak. You may still be mending, fixing, repairing something here connected to your past or recent past in regards to a heartbreak situation. As you said, you know, your love life sucks, right? So does mine. Listen, we're all in the same boat here. But here, listen to this. There could be some type of grief or shattered heartbreak energy that you may be experiencing here. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Just give me 1 second because my puppy seems to be extra hungry today. Hold on. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? No more food. Here you go. I'm not giving him more food. You're not getting more food, honey. Because then you're going to be pooping in there. Good job. Good job, buddy. All right, my apologies here. I'm getting here that you are still either letting go this residual energy of grief, or heartbreak that you may have experienced in the past or recent past. You may be getting support here, whether that's support from friends, family, loved ones, or support from the higher realms. It could be your angels, your ethereal guides, but there's something here that you may be getting some type of supportive communication coming in, whether it's that you may meet someone or you may find a friend where you have shared emotions about something that's very much connected to heartbreak. I am definitely getting here that there is some sense of you relying on your social network, which is your friends, family, loved ones, okay? People that you may have a close bond with. If you are, now this is only if it applies, okay? If you are talking to someone and right now at this moment in time it's coming across as just being friends, there could be here, this person could be here, um Ace, where are you? This person that's coming up as a friend or a connection that you may be having right now or in the near future in the next couple of weeks could be super supportive in kind of bringing, I'm getting like the sunlight back, so I'm getting something about like raising your vibration here or creating a sense here where you feel like you can talk to someone or someone understands something very similar. Maybe they've experienced the same thing. So there could be here some type of like a connection coming, but it's coming as like friends first, and then it could move into something more. So just be aware here of, anyone that you may be, that may be coming in your attention here. There could also be a secret admirer here, someone who may be very much interested in you, that is coming across as someone being supportive, but meanwhile they have certain feelings here for you. Look at that, that just popped out of the deck, exactly what I said here in regards to support. It could be your ethereal realm, it could be, loved ones who have crossed over. There could be here, friends, family, loved ones. It could be here you just elevating yourself to a higher level of vibration. But I'm getting here that this could be a friend, because remember, dogs are about companion and friendship and loyalty. So there could be a friend that is a friend, but they may like you, they may have feelings towards you, and it's someone that you may have known for quite some time, or someone from the past or recent past. So there may be here someone that you, maybe you're not even aware that they like you. Maybe they're a little bit on the quiet side on that, because they know that you may have gone through a very big heartbreak, grief, breakup, separation, or divorce. But I am definitely, like I said, it's coming across as validation, confirmation. I'm getting here someone from the past here. You may have even, listen, in the next couple of weeks, just be mindful here. It's interesting because I'm getting like you should ask before you go to sleep, if I have a secret admirer, reveal the secret admirer in my dreams. So there's something here about the dream state that you may get some type of validation, confirmation about this person who may right now at this moment in time, or there could be here someone has feelings for you and you may not know it, is how this is coming across. I don't know what that's about, but let's see. This could be revealed in the next couple of weeks also. Yeah, healing heartbreak. Through your healing of your heartbreak, you are going to feel a deepening here of what you deserve and how things should pan out in regards to your love life, okay? Even though you're, do you see the sign? I don't, well, not yet, but let's see what comes through. Healing heart, it's coming across as right now at this moment in time you're single, and this is the perfect time for you to continue to pour into yourself and to heal your heart. Okay, listening, and I say this a lot to my clients as well as to those of you who you've joined my channel before. I talk about the heart chakra, especially when there has been hello Danielle Pena, welcome. um the heart chakra could be still having this residual energy. Oh, just so you know, I'm so sorry, Danielle Pena. I am no longer taking any more readings for tonight, but stay subscribed to the channel and turn on all notification alerts. So whenever I come back on, you are alerted and you can get your free 5-minute reading. In the meantime, Danielle, take a look at the playlist, okay? Because there's lots there to look through. All right. But there's something here that was very, very deep. It was deep, emotionally hurtful here for you. And the deeper it hurts and the longer you are in that connection, the more time you need to heal and to mend, fix, and repair the 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 emotional situation that is still lingering residually in your heart, okay, or in your energy field, okay. So right now at this moment in time, before you go to bed, okay, every night before you go to bed, you should take a look at YouTube and search heart chakra hertz solfeggio frequency, focusing on unblocking the heart chakra. Just lay down, put your headset or your ear pods or whatever on, close your eyes, put your hands over your heart, and just allow yourself to feel that vibration in your heart chakra. That is going to help unblock that energy center so that you are healing from that residual energy. Okay. And it doesn't matter how long ago this may have been. Okay. It's funny because I had a subscriber not too long ago. Something show up in their reading, and they've been out of that relationship for like 5 years, and it's still coming out. And it came out in their reading today. They were like, wow, yeah, because that was such a deep heartbreak. So it doesn't matter how long this may have been before. What matters is you clearing and doing the work here to clear that energy, because that could be here creating some type of residual static around your energy field, and being a little bit difficult for you to move past that situation, circumstance, and event. And the way that you want to show up, you want to show up as a person who's healed, a person who is standing in their power, a person who knows very explicitly what they value and what they are wanting to see in their next connection. So in order to do that, there's more healing that needs to happen. But I'm getting here that there could be someone here from the past or recent past that could be very much connected to you, and they may see you as a friend, and you may see them as a friend, but they care a lot about you. And I'll see here in a minute, but let me give you advice in regards to this energy here. Actually, before I do that, let me give you one last one over here. What do your guides want to tell you here in regards to your love life? So far, you have two different decks telling you the same thing. Look at that. You need to surrender to the release. You need to take a step back, which is what I just said, and you need to be open to what may be coming in your direction. In order for you to be open to be in your direction, I'm not just talking about physically present and open. I'm talking about energetically open, which has a lot to do with this heart chakra frequency that I was telling you. The energy center of your heart needs to be healed. You need to mend. And look at that. Didn't I tell you about that? And where's that light shining? In the heart. So again, listening to heart chakra, hertz, solfeggio frequency, focusing on cleansing, mending, repairing, healing old wounds. You need to do that. And when you do that, didn't I say you lay back, you close your eyes, and you place your hands over your heart chakra and you listen to it? This is exactly what this is saying. Surrender to that process of clearing. Okay, take a step back. That means right now at this moment in time, your focus should not be in getting into a relationship right now. It should be focusing on yourself to get yourself energetically strong and focused on getting this residual energy out of your auric field. Okay, so take a step back again, heart chakra energy again, focusing on that so that you can clear that. Okay, so that when you show up in a possible next connection, you show up in the best version of you that there could be, the healed version of you, the focused version of you, the version of you that is like fully present and able to open up to the unexpected miracles that can happen here in your love life. Okay. So that's how this is coming through. This is coming across as also, and I'm going to say this because before I jump into your advice, there's something here about you energetically. You don't need to call anyone. You don't need to look for anyone. You don't need to, reach out to anyone, but energetically forgive whatever situation may have happened here in your past or recent past. Energetic forgiving by listening to the Ho'oponopono prayer or the Ho'oponopono chant or the Ho'oponopono invocation. That is another layer of a technique that I've used and I still use it, okay, when I feel that I still need to clear some residual energies from my past heartbreak. That really does help. The Ho'oponopono prayer is kind of cleansing and helping that layer, that residual energy to be cleared. So the Ho'oponopono prayer is another thing that you can use, again, having to do with your heart chakra so that you can open up yourself energetically and present yourself as the healthiest version of you in your next connection. Because this is what happens when we don't do the healing process, and that requires to be by yourself for a while. Okay, so people that tend to jump from one, like how some people break up and they quickly jump into another connection, that's called rebound. And what happens? They jump into that connection and then they leave that connection. They jump into another connection, then they leave that connection. Then they jump and hop around like a serial dater. The reason why that happens is because the person hasn't taken the time, the energy, the focus, and the consistency to heal from whatever may not have worked in the other connection that they just had. So what happens is that they start creating this pattern of jumping from one person to another person to another person to another person because they are needing that validation. And where does that need of validation come from? Because they're not healed. Okay, they need the ego stroking. They need someone to feel like they need to feel in love in order to feel some sense of feeling whole or feeling like they have a purpose. You know what I mean? So this is why this is talking about, in order for you to attract what you are seeking, you first need to make sure that you are doing all those things and that you are that person that you want to attract, because like attracts like, right? And so that's what this healing heart is talking about for you right now at this moment in time, to use this time by yourself to heal. Ho'oponopono prayer, heart chakra frequency, okay, that's going to help your residual energy. There's a lot still there in the heart. That being said, let's take a look. Ooh, look what that says, redemption. All right, this is about forgiveness. Remember that I just said that a little while ago? This is about forgiveness. It says you are called to offer redemption, but the universe reminds you not to abandon your ground out of sympathy. Redemption is about guiding others upward, not being consumed by their negativity. So don't allow your experience here with this situation, circumstance, or event in the past or recent past to consume your energy, okay? And to kind of be so present in your life, like that hurt needs to be, you need to surrender. Okay, you need to surrender to that freedom. You need to liberate and release that. This is talking about forgiving yourself also, not just energetically forgiving someone that may have caused this hurt, but also to forgive yourself for the lack of awareness that you may have had, or the lack of experience, or the lack of foresight that you may have had in this experience that caused deep sense of hurt, pain, and sorrow. By you allowing yourself to forgive yourself for what you may have settled for, when in reality you shouldn't have settled for whatever, the situation was. This is talking about you also forgiving yourself in the process and not being so hard on yourself. So having the grace for yourself, having the patience for yourself, understanding that healing is not a linear type of focus. Linear, that the healing has its moments where you take 10 steps forward and then take 5 steps back. Okay, so healing is not linear. That being said, redemption says you're being called to off. Oh yeah, I read this already. So there you go. This is all about forgiveness of the self, energetically forgiving others, listening to the Ho'oponopono prayer and reciting that, maybe at the end of your day when you're kind of at the state of being more receptive to this energy of kind of releasing that, and also listening to the Solfeggio heart chakra frequencies. Cookie Victoria, I hope these messages have been insightful. Let me take a quick look here about this person, because I did see this energy here as a potential person that may be around you that may have feelings for you. They may be a little bit quiet about it because there's something here about being friends. Who is this energy that I'm picking up here in regards to this dog? What is this energy about? I normally don't have time to do this, but I'm doing this for you to give you a little bit of clarity here. Yeah, well, this person could be an air sign. They don't have to be, but they could be. If they're not an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they could be a person who's very smart. They are reserved. They're very quiet. Okay, they could be intelligent. They could be analytical and logical. Okay, this could be a person that is very good, like kind of like that therapist type of energy. This person could be in different careers. They could be a person who may be in like analyzing, a person who observes. This is a person who's very clear minded. So I'm getting here, this is a person who's like really smart, or they're very clear about what they want to do in their life, or they're a very good communicator. This person could have like a sexy voice. There could be something here about this person's voice that captures your attention. If this is not someone that you may have met already in the past or recent past, this could be someone that's coming up for you. Okay, so this could be a person that's coming up for you. Yep. There you go, Chariot, moving forward. Yeah, there could be a person here that could be an air sign, Aries, Leo, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They don't have to be, but they could be. Okay, so that's what I got here in regards to this person over here. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel. For those of you who were here before, thank you for your love, your support, and your loyalty, and I hope to see you soon. If you missed your name being called this time, no worries. Hopefully, you'll be able to catch me at a later time. I hope these messages have been insightful for you, and I hope that you can do me a huge favor, Cookie Victoria. Tell 3 friends about this message that you got here today, about this reading, and share my YouTube channel with them. I would greatly appreciate it. That being said, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.